This episode is proudly presented by Rona!
Before starting, I would like to wish a happy Father's Day to all the fathers in the world. And for this occasion, let's play a little game of My Father is Stronger Than Yours in the comments section. The funniest comments will be shared in next week's video. Building a van that looks like a 5-star hotel is not that hard. The right combination of planning, measurements, and skills, basic skills, is often good enough to build the van of your dreams. In this video, we are sharing 5 little mistakes that we almost did while planning Vanessa, our first van. So listen carefully, because this is probably your occasion to turn a basic looking van into something classy, good looking, and sexy. It's another beautiful day in Bromont, Quebec, Canada, and today we are focusing on the living area, meaning working on the countertops and on the drawers. So we have to figure out how we align and install the drawers. Plus, we need to take our measurements to install the countertops. So let's talk about that and let's go see what Sylvain is up to. Sylvain, what are you up to? You're looking for your tools? Yeah. He is always looking for his tools. Chairs, van, and everywhere. He's getting old. All right, let's go talk countertops and drawers now. Mistake number 5 is bad planning. When we plan our kitchen units, we often want to try all sorts of creative stuff with the doors and handles and etc., which is fine. However, at the end of the day, your drawers and your doors have to be geometrically balanced on the face of your cabinets. Otherwise, they're gonna look ugly. So a good trick here is to start with your larger items, your larger pieces of equipment in your cabinets. 90% of the time, this piece of equipment is gonna be your fridge. So start with the height, the depth, and the width of your fridge, and draw all the other doors, making straight lines from your fridge. That way, you'll make sure that your doors are good looking, symmetrical, parallel, and right.
Decide what you want to slide.
Drawers?
A drawer usually, but
yes.
Different size.
Okay.
That's going to drive what you're going to buy. A big one for big sides or a small one for smaller size.
So decide on the length.
Decide on the length, decide on the type. Some are full extension, your drawer comes out totally.
Okay.
Some are partial extension.
Okay.
And some can handle weight, 75 pounds or 100 pounds.
Oh, so there's a weight difference.
What are you going to put in your drawer? Slides come in two shapes or 2 parts.
Okay, this is the place where I get screwed up. Okay.
Yeah, the part that goes on your drawer, and the part that goes on your cabinet.
Now, this is the secret I need. How do you keep things straight?
Make sure you have a straight line that is there.
Okay.
And then fix it there. The part that goes in your cabinet, you can use a level. Personally, I cheat. I make measurements or take measurements from the bottom of my cabinet. Lean that against the wall where my slide goes, and I use one of these.
And you screw it in place at where you want this to go, and that's it.
That's it.
You want to go install all my drawers now?
Let's do that. Your counters, very straightforward, but what do you want in terms of aesthetics? What do you want it to look like? What kind of overhang do you want here? What kind of overhang do you want in the front? Take a look at your cabinets at home. Straightforward. There's going to be the cabinet frame. There's going to be a door in front of it. Your doors on your cabinet is a good gauge for what we do anyway here. So it's your call, personal choice. So you're going to have to tell me that. And we're going to replicate this on the other side.
Now I would need some explanation on what you are wearing. Mistake number 4 is not understanding the science of countertops. 3 things you need to think about when you're installing countertops. First, your overhang. You will probably want a little gap on the side of your countertop and your cabinet to make your counters a bit wider than the cabinet that's underneath. The reason why we do that is simple. It covers your doors and it makes your cabinet look a little more sturdy and professional. Second, the countertop thickness. While you might want some slimmer countertops in a small van, for cargo vans, we feel that having a thickness of 1.5 inches for countertops is great, just because it makes your van look more sturdy and professional. And third, your counters will not be parallel if you just install them against the wall of your van, because the walls of a van are not parallel.
Your van or my counters are not exactly parallel as we go along.
So in a van, are you saying the counter is not a rectangle? No.
The counter is, but your van is not quite a rectangle. You'd like this distance between your counter to be the same as you go along, right? That's what we're going to prioritize. Because you don't want a counter that way and a counter that way, or do this. Agreed? Agreed.
Let's do that. Papa.
Yeah.
It is the time to cut the countertop.
A bamboo counter that you pick at Mona. Easy to take care of, because if you make a dent, burn it or whatever, we just sand it, re-oil it again, and you're in business.
Let's go.
Let's go.
The counters are done cutting for their overall sizes and, dimensions. We have to start cutting and planning what's gonna go in them. For instance, the cooktop and the sink. So we have to take measures, make sure we're measuring twice, and start cutting very precisely for those items to be installed. So let's go install the cooktop and the sink. First box, Maman, is this Utop-like bamboo extendable cutlery tray. Look at that.
That's a long name.
Yeah, so do you know why we bought this, Maman?
To put some cutlery.
To put some cutlery. There you go. Why did we buy this? To put some cutlery. There you go.
There you go.
Look at that.
Very nice. Oh, it goes
Isn't
like...
it amazing? Look, and there's a special trick.
Wow! It's like a secret box. Oh, you know who is in the frame now?
Oh, hello, Penelope.
Yes, Penelope. What are you doing?
So we are also unboxing a cat.
Okay, wash.
Whoosh, Penelope.
Whoosh, Penelope.
Whoosh.
Okay,
Okay, good.
well,
Oh,
you have a
yeah, let's
sample.
try it out. Yeah, let's try it out.
See, for the big
look at that. Big spoon.
The knife.
The knife and
The fork.
fork. Yes.
Yeah.
So do you know why we bought this instead of doing it by hand?
It's easier,
It's
faster.
It's way easier, way faster.
And it's bamboo.
It's already made, and it's the same type of wood as our countertop.
Oh, I mean, design. Design is everything.
This is a very simple one, but it's probably the most effective and useful thing in that van. It's a camp stove toaster.
Camp stove toaster.
Yes.
Grille-pain à réchaud.
So the reason why we have this, Maman, is because Marie and I are big fans of Nutella toast, banana toast.
Don't know how it works. Yeah, you just... Oh.
And I think I broke it. Oh no, okay. It's super easy.
No.
Look.
You didn't break it.
And we only have a cooktop, so we would use this. Look,
Yeah.
it makes a pyramid.
Yes, and you put like this.
You put your toast on it, and it toasts very well. So this is our toaster. It would be in our 10 van life hacks in a future video, but we're gonna use this every morning. See you next week.
Bye.
For another episode of...
Unpacking. Oops.
Unboxing, Maman. Unboxing with Andre.
I ask you, do you want dark? Do you want light? I went shopping at Rona.
Yeah.
They have quite a few options in
They
terms
have
of
fancy
material.
ones, right?
Tough for you to choose. I choose the light. I went on the light side, gave you a few options, and you went for the bamboo type. which I installed before. Great choice. Durable, can stand a lot of issues.
Yeah.
Antibacterial properties, and very easy to work with. So good choice for that. In terms of maintenance or care, we're gonna put oil on it. Mineral oil is a good choice. We're gonna soak it up and start over again because it's gonna soak a lot of oil, and that's gonna be their protection.
All right, so would you say this is a good option for countertops in a van?
It is.
This one, okay.
Extreme of temperatures, extreme of humidity in your van, so this is gonna stand all of this, and it's probably gonna outlast your van, so
really?
I wouldn't have any problem with that. And as I said, I've installed that before.
It works.
And it works.
All right, so let's go install it because we have a few cuts to make.
Yes, sir. Do we need that part?
Nope.
No. Let's go.
Okay, Papa, that's a delicate operation.
Oh, yes and no. This is some of the easiest stuff to install. Lots of stuff come with this thing.
Yeah, this is the
counter.
this is the cooktop we got at Cabin Depot, our friends from the east.
Yeah, unwrapped by Mrs. André.
Oh yeah.
Unboxed.
What are the steps to cut your counter according to this piece of equipment?
What's nice with those cooktops is their thickness, which is fairly small, and it's about the size of a counter. You don't need to take into account what's under them in terms of what's in your counter, but you need to take into account this puppy here, which is the gas line, which is going to enter the cooktop from your counter.
But how do you measure, or how do you plan your cut?
Where do you want your cooktop to be? And they also provide you with one of these.
A template!
A template which sort of matches this puppy under. So you're in business when you use that.
Let's do this, Pa.
The question is, where do you want it? This thing measures about 20.5 inches. And your counter is about 24.5. So you got 2 inches per side.
She weighed 300 pounds to 5 feet 5. She had
Mistake number 3 is abusing your countertops. I was the first one to drill holes and cut some pieces out of my countertops without protecting the wood. The result was pretty sad. We had dings and scratches on our brand new countertops in Vanessa before we even lived in the van. So here are 2 tricks that we use. Use some masking tape underneath the skates of the saws to avoid any scratches. And second, hold the pieces of wood that are about to fall to avoid chips of wood falling off the good parts of your counter. Don't abuse your countertops before even living in your van.
We have a hole.
You have a hole?
We have a hole.
big fanny. Talking about a big fanny. Big fanny.
We are just done installing the cooktop, and now we are installing the sink.
We're gonna try.
What are the steps for the sink, Papa?
Same story.
Same story, they have a template and everything?
Oh, cute, huh?
So we're gonna start with this template. We're gonna locate the...
Gonna start with where you want it, but that one is a little less optional in terms of where you want it because it's deep.
Yeah, it's deep. Let's go put the sink with the template.
Yes, sir.
All right.
See you later. That's the interior of your counter right there. And that's also the interior of your counter right there. The interior of your counter here, 1 3/4, 1 1/2. Cannot be closer than this.
Because of the frame, right?
Because of the frame. So this is your inside counter. Qu'est-ce que j'ai dit que c'était? 3 inches.
Mistake number 2 is not taking your time. We have a lot of friends that are in a rush to finish their conversion before the season, which is totally normal, but especially when you're working on your counters, you have to measure at least 10 times before doing your cuts. So before cutting your holes for your cooktop and your sink, make sure that you have a plan of what's going underneath and around your items to drill or to cut your hole. Otherwise, you have to drive back to the store and buy another $300 countertop, which you don't want to do every day.
I have the strangest feeling someone else is slowly stealing all the love you
That's
ever.
a cool cut. Hello, my love, we are in deep trouble.
What did you do now?
I don't know if we do overmount or undermount.
The countertops?
Yeah, the countertops, do we do it overmount or undermount?
I can show you. Okay, look.
Ta-da!
That's pretty.
Paint?
Okay, let's show her undermount.
Ta-da!
Damn.
What do you think?
I do like undermount better, but I understand the sink looks pretty heavy and we're gonna have to fix it somewhere, right?
Yeah.
This is easier for sure.
What's your feeling about this, Papa?
Exactly what she
What's
said.
this feeling?
Exactly what you said. That's what he said. It's gonna look cool.
I am going to let you decide.
Yeah?
Yep. And don't tell me what you're gonna do. Just send me a picture later to show me what the surprise is.
Okay, we can do that. Okay, have a good afternoon, mon amour.
Okay, see you later, alligator.
Say bye to Marie, people.
Bye. Goodbye.
I tried to keep on going. I tried to keep from.
As you see on your counter, it's made out of a bamboo slat, so we replicated a couple of these slats. So we're going to put that in place on all four corners. And then we make sure it's glued in place. We're going to put our press so that it matches the side. And we're going to have a counter that is waterproof and good looking at the same time.
Your mind up how this affair will wind up, or else you've got to say.
And now the holy grails of mistake you can do while working on your water unit, for example, is underestimating the undermount sinks. In Vanessa, we are installing an undermount quartz sink, and there are some technicalities to make sure we understand before doing so. First, the trim in your counter has to be waterproofed at 2000%. Second, the seal between the counter and the sink has to be indestructible. And third, you have to make sure your sink is tightly secured to your countertops. Otherwise, when you'll hit a dirt road that will make your van vibrate, your sink will go like this, your seal will break, and you will have water damage in the long run in your countertops, and you don't want that.
Okay, the first look at our tropical setup undermount sink.
Let's go try it out.
What do you mean not bad?
Not bad.
It's the perfect coconut sink.
Okay, Sylvain is done, and we now have a drop-down faucet right there, an undermount LK sink with a black matte faucet. It's gonna look like a restaurant, and here we're open for reservations.
You knock me off my feet. Please pick me up, 'cause I'm still down. I open my eyes.
That's it for today, folks. You now have all our secrets for building a good-looking, sexy van. If you have any questions, please let us know and we'll try to answer the best we can. Again, happy Father's Day to all the fathers in the world. And it's now time for the French lesson.
French lesson number 52. Je sors de la douche. I just got out out of the shower. This is a very easy sentence. Je is for I. Sors is for got out. De is for of. La is for the. And douche is for shower. But a warning. This sentence is easy, but it's dangerous because there is a false cognate in the sentence. What is a cognate? It's a word which look and or is pronounced alike in the two languages but have different meanings. For instance, douche in French means shower, but douche in English is a jet or a current of liquid directed against or into a bodily part or cavity. It is also an obnoxious or offensive person, sometimes driving a white Jeep. Je sors de la douche. I just got out of the shower. Not, I just got out of the douche. Okay, bye.